Greetings to you, dear customer, dear subscribers, this is ISON Company. In this video, we will review the powerful 4-channel hybrid video recorder ISON-XVR04P. Not long ago, we had a review of the ISON-DVR04P recorder on the channel, which looks almost the same externally. And you will surely have a question about how these two models differ from each other. They have one single difference. The ISON-DVR04P basic model supports cameras up to 5 megapixels, while the ISON-XVR04P supports HD cameras up to 8 megapixels. So this model is more powerful, more expensive, and it accordingly supports the highest quality surveillance cameras in terms of resolution that exist today. Let's take a look at the front panel. Here, traditionally, as with most ISON recorders, there is a USB port. It's convenient to connect a mouse or a flash drive here to reset the information. You also see 3 indicator lights. The hard drive presence light, meaning if it is on or blinking, everything is fine. If it is off, the video recorder does not see the hard drive. The internet presence light. The same goes for the internet light. If it is on or blinking, it means the internet is coming to the video recorder. And the power presence light. On the back, we see 4 ports for connecting microphones, 4 ports for connecting HD cameras or analog cameras, and a port for connecting alarm sensors. Here are the VGA and VOUT ports, which are for connecting old analog monitors. I do not recommend using these ports. Always connect via HDMI to watch in the best quality. There is also an Ethernet port. You connect your internet here via RJ45 or connect the recorder to the network. There is also another USB port for connecting a mouse or flash drive. The RS485 port is for connecting PTZ cameras and the power connector. The package traditionally typically includes a mouse with the recorder, also its own power supply, SATA connector for connecting a hard drive, screws for mounting the hard drive as well as instructions. Recorder supports hard drives up to 10 terabytes. Only specialized hard drives for video surveillance systems can be installed here. The recorder also supports operation with 3G, 4G internet, meaning internet provided through SIM cards with dynamic IP addresses. To connect separately, you will need a router, that is, a classic system. A USB modem with a SIM card is inserted into the router, and the router is connected by a cable to the video recorder. If you have any questions about this model, our toll-free phone is 8800-543-55. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, join our groups on VKontakte and Odnoklasniki so you don't miss new videos.
Now let's take a look at the DVR control menu. Here we need to select the language. Here the system prompts us to enter the password. The default password on all the DVRs is ISON-12345. Click Login here, and we need to check the time. Check the time zone to match the current time zone. Click Next. This is the network settings of the DVR. This is necessary if you immediately connect the recorder to your network. Here are the network settings for all cameras. Click Next. All hard disks will be displayed here. Hard disks should be used with SATA 2, SATA 3 connectors for video surveillance systems. Click Next. Here the system prompts us to change the password and ask control questions. We will not do it now. Click Exit. All our cameras are displayed here. You can move the mouse, and here we have hints and quick menu items. For example, PTZ is for rotating cameras. Zoom button, that is zooming in on the footage. Here you can enable audio that supports your surveillance cameras, which you connect such. 2 times click the mouse to expand the window to full screen. Also click twice to go back. Right-click to open the menu. Here, for example, you can customize the display of the number of cameras you want. Let's click to exit full screen mode in order to see the main menu. There are a lot of different functions and settings here. I will show you the main ones that you will probably use. On the top, we have the main buttons. Here we have now open view mode. On the left, CCTV cameras. Here respectively display. Also customize as you need. Here is the button archive here. Select the desired camera on the left. Select the date on the calendar. Below displays the selected day from 0 to 24 hours. Here you can display only motion recording. You can speed up the video. Then in the search section, you can save the information to a USB flash card before you need to insert it into any USB port of the recorder. Also select the surveillance camera. Select the date. Click on the button to save the video to a USB flash drive. Here are all the same settings that we have already seen. There are also additional settings, such as user settings. Here you can create several users so that then you can keep track of who went into the menu recorder and what did with the system. Here is a system of alerts about different events. Also all standard can be configured. Here network settings. On the P2P tab you can configure the option to view the image from a smartphone. There is also an email tab here. In this item you can configure email notifications that triggered the motion sensor. Here are the camera settings that we have already seen, and also OST menu settings. For example, you can specify the names for each camera. Here are the recording settings for each camera. In this item, you can choose how to record your CCTV cameras constantly, by motion sensor or by schedule. We recommend that all our customers immediately put all CCTV cameras in motion sensor recording mode. Here is the DVR maintenance button. You can use it to get basic information and also to update the device. In the upper right corner there is also a button to turn off and restart the DVR.
Now I will show you how to install and set up the application on your smartphone for remote viewing. The instructions are absolutely the same for all Apple devices, meaning on iPhone 10, 15, 16, it's all exactly the same, as well as for all Google devices and all Android devices. It's all absolutely the same. Download the app through the App Store or Google Market called BitVision. You enter the BitVision app, click on the 3 lines in the top left. Here, click on Login. Now, click on First, Login. And here you click on the registration button. Complete the registration. It's a fairly simple registration. You need to provide your email, password, nothing to worry about. I am already registered. After you have registered, click on the Login button. Click on the 3 lines again. Go to the Device Manager. And here in the bottom right, you click on the plus sign. 3 options are offered for how to add your video recorder. The simplest option is to click the bottom item, LAN Search. This means that a network search will be performed automatically. Here, my video recorder is displayed immediately. I click on it. Here we need to enter the device name. You can specify something arbitrary, for example, home. The username is always admin, in lowercase. And the password. Here, enter the one you specified during initial registration, that is, the password. From your video recorder, I see the camera display. And let's go through the main settings. I can double-click on the camera to display 4 cameras at once. Similarly, set up all the cameras connected to your video recorder. I can rotate the phone 90 degrees to display the camera in full screen. I can pinch to zoom in on the image for software zoom, rotating the phone back. There are also quick buttons below the screen. The first is to take a screenshot. The second is to record video online right now. Next, this button allows you to listen to the audio from the surveillance camera. The following button displays a certain number of cameras you want to show at once. I will leave it at 1 for now. The BD button is for switching modes. Right now we clicked on HD and can see how the quality has changed, meaning we are viewing in maximum quality and can see how clear the image has become. By default, BD is set for traffic saving, so you see the situation and understand what is happening. If you want to view this moment in maximum detail, you click on HD. Below, there are also playback, close, and share buttons. I will show you the main feature that you will use, which is viewing. Click on the 3 lines in the top left, and here select playback. Here, you also select the camera that will be connected, and at the bottom, a bar will appear, and you simply swipe with your finger to choose the event you want to view. For example, you see that yesterday there was some movement at 1 o'clock in the morning, and you just swipe your finger here, and automatic playback starts. That is, in this way you can not only view the image online from your phone, but also see what happened. You can quickly send this information to your phone to take it to law enforcement or do something else with this information.